Camelia here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a new Burda style flip through. Today we are going to take a look at Burda 8 2025. Well, I will say from the beginning that there are just a few patterns that I really love. Actually, it's only one. Yes, it is. But let's take a look together, and who knows, maybe I'll inspire you, I don't know, to sew something nice for you, or you inspire me with your comments to see a little bit more than just only that pattern that I'm seeing at the moment. So, well, I will start with the cover that is just a little bit, just a little bit too quiet for me, and definitely, I mean, it is August 8, 2025, but I would say that it could have been a little bit more exciting. Anyway, let's see. You can see immediately here what is the what is that? The vintage reprint that we get. And I'll tell you that is a really good one. I'm really excited about this one. Yes, I know this is the one that I like. I'm already giving it away. So here we can see a little bit of the patterns, like a small overview. So let's dive in. First of all, we have this little, let's see, what is the page? The page is this one. Well, you can watch it a little bit better here because later it will be a bit smaller. We get this little top here, kind of corset type, whatever, with a fake belt. That belt is not separate; it's included in the pattern built in. So we can see here a little bit better. Here is a technical drawing, as you can see in the back. Here you can see in the back is coming as a little V here, and actually I think the belt is coming around, and well, let's take it away. You can see it here that the belt is coming from the front and is closing here the back. I don't know if there is another closure, I don't think so. Of course, they say here that you can wear this one in its own, or also on over another blouse, or like a layering piece. It's kind of cool. Definitely something that, I don't know, I will not wear it, but it's definitely something that I can see younger people wearing. Here you can see it worn over this blouse, and the blouse, we do get the blouse, you'll see it a little bit later. Let's talk about the pattern here. Here we get these shorts, which I think, because later we get also a pair of longer pants with pleats, so must be the same pair, the same pattern. Well, I will say that she definitely has a really nice outfit for Paris, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know. The pants are probably nice, longer. I don't know, in this combination with these really wide boots. And for the pants, you get also an, let's see, an tutorial, as you can see here, always nice. So here is made in combination with this, with the top from earlier. Next, what do we get next? Next we get this dress, which of course you can't see anything, but it's a dress. You can see it on the next one a little bit. Not. Here is, these are the only pictures, I find it so stupid, but you can see it here in the technical drawing. Let's see, this one is made in satin, so it's made for woven fabrics. The only thing that I'm aware when I'm making these kind of garments, that they have, as you can see, and I will show you actually better on the technical drawing, this yoke that is going here over the shoulders. You always need to be careful that you have a really nice fit here, and that it's just above the where your arm is moving, because otherwise it's going to be really constructive. You cannot move freely your arm. So I find it really tricky, this kind of yoke in a garment, especially in a woven fabric like this. You definitely need to get that upper piece right. For the rest, the whole garment is pretty wide, so it's not like it's a lot of work. But that piece, if you make that one, you need to make it as a test to see where it's hitting. In the back, it's closed with a little slit and a little button. So yeah, definitely you need for this one something with a a lot of drape, something really light, because there are quite a bit of gathers, as you can see, in the front and the back all the way around. And then you have also that little frill going on. And I will say that this kind of frills and gathers and stuff like that, also Clip Mode has this month a lot of them. So must be something in fashion at the moment. Let's see. Next we have some of these patterns. I will say that you'll see also later. I have the feeling that they are not, I don't know, that they are not going together, or the I know they have different how should I say, they have the Paris mood, and they have the I don't know what mood, and the Dirndls, and but in the end they feel all like really that they are not coming together. It's not like the magazine. It's like the magazine is not coming together with all these patterns. And this one is also something. I mean, this is not very Frenchy to me. I don't know. Maybe if we could see her whole outfit with those polka dots panties. I don't know. I don't know. It looks this looks really odd to me. This one is made in light sweater knit, and this is not a good look. This looks almost like a Popeye, the Sailorman arm. This is not nice. I know we have this pleats here, but this is just a little bit too much. It's not. You can see it here in the technical drawings. The pleats, they are front and back. And I made a similar top with pleats like this, and well, similar with the same type of pleats, a lot of pleats on the sleeve, and there is a lot of volume on those pleats. So I don't know. I really don't know. And also on this one you have an extra tutorial, sewing tutorial. Then we get this jacket, and this jacket is also something that, yeah, I don't know. I know I'm very, very whiny. I'm sorry about that, but this is also something, must be the fabric. It's a faux leather, I suppose. This one, I mean, we've seen a lot of this type of jackets from Burda, and I think if you let this waist darts out, so you not sew them, you'll get a bit of a boxy shape. It will be even nicer, I think, than this really fitted one around the waist. This girl doesn't look really happy being in Paris. Or where is she? She's not in Paris. Is she? I don't know where she is. But she's not looking really happy. I think she really hates the jacket. So yeah, I don't have a lot to say about the jacket. Then we have the blouse from earlier. And I'll tell you that I don't know if I'm attracted about the fabric, which is really pretty in this case. But as you can see, the blouse is a raglan sleeve. You can see the seams here. I really like the color, and I'm going to bring that a little bit back because it's going to be more clear. And as you can see, I think in the next picture, I really like her pants too. Very, very pretty. Where are the pants from? Oh, they're private pants. I think I've seen from Dior pair of pants like this. Here you can see, ooh, this is interesting. So here you can see that on the sleeve about here you have this piece that is completely open here. The only thing that I really hate is, you know, when you bend your arm, you can see the elbow. Well, but it's a nice blouse. I'm only watching here and I see a bunch of threads. I think the idea is to finish the edge of this little frill. Actually, it's the lower part of the sleeve, to finish it with the roll edge, which is something here that it didn't work really well because you see all those threads. But in combination with this pant, it's a nice garment. It's a nice blouse. Then we have this dress. This also is a very simple garment. You can see it here. I bet we have a million of these ones. They are just two darts and two pattern pieces. Nothing exciting about it. And this one is made in denim. I was thinking first that it has something like shiny stones or something in it, but actually it's one of those denims that they are looking a little bit distressed with little holes and stuff. So it's kind of cool look. But the pattern itself is really, really easy. What do we get? Ooh, we get a really exciting pattern, a tulle skirt. Well, I have really nothing to say about this one. Pretty fabric, for the rest. Yeah, this is really lame. You can see here how to make the oh, this is really nice. You don't get a pattern, of course, for this one. I think you just you have 2 pieces of fabric, you put them together, and then you put some elastic on. Yes, or maybe even one. Yeah. Oh, yeah, whatever. This is really boring. Here you get a few tips for sewing with faux leather from the jacket from earlier. And let's see, I'm only going over the patterns because you don't want to be here for too long. Okay, the next chapter, the next trend in this Burda is the soft power. And when it's really, really soft, also the patterns, they are very soft, I'll tell you. We have here a really pretty jacket, and first I was thinking it's a regular size, but then I watched the patterns better, and it's the plus size. And I think from the plus size of this month, yes, I think this is the most exciting pattern. It's a really pretty jacket, the nice, really nice lines. You have a side panel there, I think. Some darts going in the front to the pocket. It's a wet pocket with the flap. There are a lot of details. This is a beautiful coat, absolutely. And we know that Burda can make really nice coats. So yeah, if you are plus size and you are in the size range, I think this is a really nice pattern. But don't get excited because the rest is kind of boring. Then we have this blazer here, and this blazer I think is the regular size, right? Yeah, this one is from the cover. Well, here you have some zippers in the pockets. I hate zipper in the pocket. It's always something that it's a nice detail, but it's not very comfortable. Especially you have those jackets or coats where you do like a metal zipper. I really hate those. I made them in the past, and I hate all those garments that I made with metal zippers. I hate to put my hands in those pockets. So this I think in this chapter of Buddha is also the fact that all these colors are so mellow, and I know they are soft, but the patterns are also not very exciting, to say, well, it's just beautiful. It's not. It's a little bit boring. Here we have the blazer. You can see the technical drawing. So not, it's, we've seen these ones before. Then also for the plus size, we get, I was thinking first it must be a little bit the dress version of the coat from earlier, because also here you have some side panels going on. Actually, I don't know if they are side panels. I think they are just princesses front and back. You do have some shoulder darts, which is really nice for shaping. The little Dior darts here. I'll tell you that I don't really like patterns with Dior darts. I think from all the things sewing, I think Dior darts are my enemy. I hate sewing them, and although I'm really good at sewing darts, I never get. Must be something also maybe with the patterns, but I never get to get a really pretty Dior dart, so short dart like this. Whatever. Yeah, I'm not excited about this garment. Again, maybe in another fabric, but this is just boring. The tunic dress. This one is even more boring. This is also from the plus sizes, a dress. Yeah. This one has long sleeves. You can barely see here, but also here there are invisible zippers in the sleeves. Yeah. And this one is crepe de chine, so also very soft, something very soft. And I will go on. Next, you see here technical drawing is a blouse, and you can see the blouse here with a little collar piece here. This one is a nice one. The fabric is really pretty. Again, a little bit soft. Whatever. I don't know what to say about this one. This is also something that we've seen a million times. In every Burda we get that pink pattern that is a little bit easier to trace off, and I bet it's the same. This is the same pattern, I bet, with the one from the shorts, because also for this one there is a technical, not a technical, extra sewing tutorial. So I think it's really quite the same pattern. It's a really pity that we cannot see how the leg of the pant is going down on the leg. It's always something that I really like to see. She's sitting here, so there's not a lot to see. I've seen this kind of pants everywhere in the ready-to-wear in the stores with the pleats in the front. It's not a look that I really like. And I wonder, I'm really curious how this, let's see, how this flap here is looking. You see it's really low on her bum. Here also. You can definitely skip that or just make two welt pockets, you know, 4 welt pockets or not real ones, because otherwise you will see that those pocket bags. And it's not like you're going to put a lot of stuff in your pocket, on the back pocket. Also for the plus size we have a pair of pants, and here we do see the width of the leg. But these ones, they look, I mean, if I'm watching here the technical drawing, these ones, they have also really nice slanted pockets, and you can see here those darts, you can see it here on her. They are quite long actually. They are longer than you can see here, because if I'm watching here on her, they are going all the way here, while on the technical drawing just at the end of the pocket, but on the real garment they are going a little bit lower on the leg. It's a nice touch, and I think also down the leg of the pant it's a sewn pin tuck. It's really nice, although I do think that they're just a little bit wide. If I compare with the technical drawing, I was thinking they will be more tapered a little bit, but here they are really straight leg. This dress, it has some really pretty details, like the these pleats of darts, that they are darts actually, they call them, that they are sewn all the way, and as you can see they are going here all the way to the into the waist. Here this is actually the raglan sleeve, and then you have 5 of these darts sewing with the bulk on the outside. If you don't like this, I think you can definitely sew them, you know, as you normally sew a dart, and then you see only the seams in the front. And what you can also do excuse me, you can definitely, if you sew them as you normally sew a dart, you can actually come then and oops, wait, and then you can just top stitch from the outside, and I think that's going to work also really nicely if you don't like this sewn on the outside dart. There are also some little seams here. I was thinking you can put some pockets, but the dress is actually quite fitted, so I don't know if you want pockets there. My only dislike with this one, and I get it, these lines, the raglan sleeves, they are going much nicer with the rest of the design here, with the flowing the lines like this. But I think I'm a bigger fan of satin sleeves, so not a raglan sleeve. What do we have next? Well, this is of course a variation of the dress from earlier, on the tunic from earlier. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. Also in satin. This is the one from earlier in another color, a little bit shorter. Here we have a midi skirt, if you were missing something like this in your pattern collection. And here it has side slit. Okay, let's go on. Another pattern that is just a little bit as crazy as the other one with the stripes is this one here. And actually it's the same pattern, only here you have a normal sleeve, really wide. Also this one is really, how should I say, confusing, because if I'm watching here, this sleeve looks a little bit tapered. I don't want to say tapered, but not as big as you see it here. This is really, really big. And then you have these darts here. I don't know what they are doing here. I mean, there is so much volume here. Those darts, they are bringing completely nothing to it. So it's just a really wide, big garment. Also, this one is made in a knit fabric. Here, you can see it here is just the normal top, but here they did something, a bit of detail added to the neckline, and this is actually done with, let's see, we can go a little bit lower. This is the wave stitch that you have on some sergers. I know the baby lock sergers, they have this, not all of them. This is how it's looking, and of course they talk a little bit here about the baby lock serger. This is actually also the serger that I have. I have this one. This is my big serger, as I call it. And I have also a brother, I don't know. It's something that I bought secondhand for just, I think it was €100 or something like that. But I will tell you that the only thing that Serger doesn't do is what it I'll tell you. I cannot tell you, but it has. Let's see. It can. It is something that it cannot do, and I was like, oh, this is. I don't know anymore what. I cannot remember. What else? For the normal serging and sewing, knit fabric together and all that, two needle serging and all the things, that brother is working really beautifully. I have it here in a room upstairs when I'm not going to my sewing room, and I'll tell you that I'm surprised. I mean, I paid almost nothing for that machine comparing with this one that I paid almost €2,000. But I love my baby lock, and if you are in the market to buy a sewing a serger, I highly recommend the baby lock Acclaim. It's just a super machine. It's working. I mean, it's really easy to thread. My brother takes just a little bit longer, but this is just a dream. And on this machine, as you can see it probably here, let's see, you have the wave setting and the overlock setting. And I'll tell you that I only tested a few times the wave stitch just to see how it looks, but I didn't use it yet in any, I don't know, any garments. But this is something that you can do. What you can also do with the serger, and not only with the Acclaim, you can also do a 3-thread blind hem. And I have a tutorial here how you can do that. Really easy and really beautiful. I mean, in a fabric like this with a little bit of, how should I say, a little bit thicker fabric, like a jacquard or something like that, a 3-thread blind hem, or even a 2-thread blind hem, it will work really, really nicely. And here, of course, they use the foot. I have also in my tutorial, I'm using a blind hem foot. Also, they have, and I have that also, a lot of other feet that you can use with your serger, and this one is also for piping. Works also really, really nice. Okay. Next we can see again the pink pants. You can see the down part of the pants, and here they have a little bit. They have a small article about how to take the pleat width away from your pattern, and also how to add pleats to your pattern. So this is really nice. And here it is. Here is the anniversary pattern. This is a really beautiful one. I did take a look at the pattern pieces, and it's just gorgeous. This one is made in a jacquard, and to be honest, I have something similar, but I wonder if the weight is good. I'm just going to go directly to the pattern. You can see it here. Beautiful neckline with this built-in ties here. This is a really nice dress. This is a Burda dress. This is just beautiful. You have short sleeves. You have 4 darts in the back and a walking slit. Of course, you need that for such a nice tight skirt. So this is really beautiful. Who knows, maybe I have a piece of jacquard from Minerva, and I really need to think about the pattern to make with it. The only thing is that a dress like this, made in a jacquard, I think it will probably never see the daylight. Maybe nightlife one time, maybe Christmas or whatever. But this is a beautiful pattern. And are we at the end? Oh no, we need to have the Dirndl, of course. Where's the Dirndl? Let's see. Okay. Yes, here it is. Well, I will say that these patterns, or at least the woman pattern, they can definitely be used as everyday patterns. The ones from the boys, a little bit lesser. Here we can see a blouse, which in this case is made, or we've seen this blouse already, the one with the soft satin or silk, what it was. This one is made in a viscose silk blend. It's a pretty blouse. The only thing that is bothering me, I think, is the length of the sleeves. They look really long, but for the rest, of course, you can also leave that little collar off, and you'll just make your facings, or you can even add a little bit like a frill here going around, to be all frilly. That's also possible. And to go with this blouse, they have a midi skirt with a lot of pleats and pockets, and of course this one is their Dirndl skirt, definitely. You can see it here with the short, making, you know, the Dirndl look complete. And we can see here the little blouse. They have this blouse, you'll see it a little bit later, without this little detail here, because I think this is the one that is more Dirndl-y to me. But of course you can skip this and then just make the blouse. It's beautiful neckline. I really like it. Do you see it later? I don't know if you can see it. Where is it? You can see it a little bit better here. Beautiful neckline, definitely. All right, let's see. Let's go on. For the boys in our lives, well, okay, let's see. Here we have the vest, which is made in velvet. Some really nice details here, wet pockets, a little belt in the back. That's really nice. And here you can see the blouse from earlier, but in this case there are no sleeves, and as you can see they removed also that little extra pleat in the back, and I think this is a nicer look. Of course you can use this one also in combination with the sleeves. I wonder only if they did something with the sleeves here, if they, because I expect that in a blouse with sleeves you have the shoulder line here, so maybe these are just other pattern pieces to bring that shoulder a little bit in, to go better with this sleeveless look like a vest. Here we can see the skirt again, well, almost. We have for the boys in our lives, we have a little shirt here. Well, this one is made in, what is it, Rami? I don't know what to say. It's probably more suitable for the Dirndl look. And here we have blouse 115, and this is of course the blouse from earlier, what we've seen also in the blue, only here is much shorter to go with this little vest, and you have those frills. That's really fun because you can definitely, where is the blouse? Oops. Don't do that. Where is the blouse? The blue blouse. You can definitely put those little frills on the full length blouse and then put the frills here, and you are all set up. Okay, we are almost at the end. Let's see. Yes, I really like this back without that pleat in the front, in the back, at the bottom. Here you can see the vest, and in this case this is made in a nice, I think it's a wool mix, something like that. Beautiful, really nice. And I wonder if his shirt is the same pattern from earlier. I don't think so, but I really like it in this fabric, the vest. And here you can see you get some styling ideas for the Dirndl looks. You see here, well, Dirndl. I expect that they will come with another Dirndl edition because now it's a little bit early, right? So you have here the pleated skirt, the nice styling, and the blouse and the vest here. Really, really pretty. Okay. Let's see. Well, the best ofs are really a big disappointment this time again. This one is it's just, well, what else? I have nothing to say about this one. It's just boring. You can see here technical drawing, it's just a really oversized garment. We have a legging. Yes. Also, if you're looking for a legging like this, you have it. Oh, I remember this dress. This one is a pretty one, but again, not very, very exciting. And I think this was it. Really, here you get a little bit of a bag. When I saw this one, I was thinking, well, this would be a nice bag to make, or a thing to make for knitting needles. Very helpful. And let's see, this was it. Here we can see a little bit of what we get next month. We have a trench coat, I think, or maybe two. Oh, I'm really scared about these things here. I have no idea what they're going to be. Maybe some crazy sleeves, definitely. And I think this is what we get. We get a little suit for the next month. So this was the Burda. Let's take a look at the patterns. And I'm going to be really, really fast with this one, because really I do like this Dirndl like blouse. So 114 here and 130, which are definitely the same pattern. But to be honest, the thing that I really love this time is this dress here. It has some really beautiful details. This is just gorgeous. And of course, you don't need to make it in a jacquard. You can make it in any other fabric. But this is beautiful. Here you can see the rest of the patterns. Still cannot see those pink pants. And the rest of the technical drawing. I think the plus size, that coat is really beautiful, but for the rest they're kind of disappointing, the patterns. And these ones here, they are really nothing for me. No, absolutely. Here you can see the pants a little bit, but again, these here, they look like this, but I would love to see them on the model, how they fall on the leg. And the blouse here, also really pretty. This dress has some nice details. And definitely this coat is really worth the money if you are in this range, size range. I think this is a really nice pattern. So this was it. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this this flip through. I would like to hear your opinions. I still need to go back to get to your comments, but life is been really busy. I mean, renovating a house is taking here in Spain, I think, 2 times longer, just because it's so warm, and you know, you don't really want to work. You just want to hang out and do nothing. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Give a like to the video if you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time here on the channel with some other sewing videos. Take care, everyone. Bye.